You getting naked?
Hey, man.
This is a PG
It's a little
show.
hot.
PG. Keep it PG. Continue warming up.
Guys, this is getting worse and worse.
Community events are super important.
All right, so how do you suggest we warm up today? We're going to talk a little bit, work out a little bit.
I'm big into calisthenics and body weight training, so whether we're doing some air squats or some lunges just to warm up and get the blood flow going, I'm all good with that.
All right, what do you recommend? Where should we start?
I will start off with just some in-place alternating lunges.
In place.
Basically just lead stepping with your left foot, stepping with your right foot, back and forth non-stop. We'll do this for about 60 seconds, just a minute just to warm up, making sure your knees touch the ground all the way up and all the way down.
Oh. How important is working out? Like, how do you rank it in your life and also just for the police officers here in Doral?
As first responders, it's critically important. I mean, the community calls us to save their lives, right? They don't call us when things are going good.
You getting naked?
Hey, man.
This is a PG
It's a little
show.
hot.
PG. Keep it PG. All right.
Oh, that's it? Oh.
Physical fitness is very important. You see me breathing heavily during this workout, it's because I push myself during times where it's not an emergency, so that when there is an emergency, I'm able to respond. I'm still a cop at heart. I wear a gun. I'm out there with my troops. If they need something, I'm out. If they need something, I'm able to respond and help. And I need to lead by example. In this day and age, you need to lead from the front. You need to serve a greater good.
If you're doing 30s, I'm gonna go with these 5s.
Well,
right?
even though I'm getting old, I can still, I'm able to hang.
I'm gonna get, I don't want to look too bad on camera.
Anybody works out when they feel good, when they're not sick. What do you do on the rough days? What do you do on days when you don't feel good? What do you do on days when you don't have energy? What do you do on days, for example, for me, when your kids are sick? So when it comes to physical fitness, putting in that work is important, right? But putting in that work on the days when you don't feel good is when it really gets going. You see people that go to the gym every day, people that dedicate years of their life, but they look the same. They feel the same. The importance is nutrition. I have a lot of red meat, a lot of chicken, a lot of turkey, eggs, and avocado.
Tell me a little bit about the daily life of a chief.
We'll transition to push-ups.
Okay.
As we continue warming up.
Guys, this is getting worse and worse.
Managing being a dad and a husband as well, but primarily dedicating the time to the kids that many officers don't get to, for me, has been really important. I mean, I grew up with my dad working construction from sun up to sundown, and seeing my mom sewing in factories, same lifestyle. I wasn't able to spend as much time with them as I could because they were working. So trying to balance being a police chief and a dad and a husband, and still as a Christian, coming on 8 years as a chief, I've been so fortunate to lead 2 amazing police departments. But I'm still here, I'm still in the grind, and I never forget where I came from. And for me, I attribute that to the success, along with the men and women, right? The men and women in blue out there in the community.
You're also heavily involved in the community. You know, a lot of community events go on. We've been to a bunch with you guys. How important it is for people to see that?
We'll come up, we'll put our right hand on the race. Okay. You can put your left one so we can pay each other across the feet.
With our community, we're able to gain.
This is a different kind of pose.
It's a rest position.
This is a rest position.
So,
But all those community events
yeah.
provide us an opportunity to do 2 things. 1, to share ideas that we're doing, but even more important, 2, get information from the community. The community has so much information to give us, to provide. They let us know how they feel. And I use that as basically a survey, a real-time survey, to be able to gain information, make relationships, make friends, and then reallocate resources to dispel their concerns that they may have. So, I mean, those events are a huge hit for us. I feel good, to be honest with you, because that is the part that sometimes we don't see the results. See, it's impossible to quantify how good we are sometimes, right? As a police department, how many active shooter incidents did we prevent today?
Yeah.
Was there a person in our city today that was planning a bank robbery, that saw a police officer, right, and said, hey, I'm not gonna do that here in Doral. I'm gonna either not do that or I'm gonna do it somewhere else. There's no way to quantify that. We can't measure that.
Yeah.
So those opportunities for me are validating because it shows us that we are making a dent in the community in terms of building that rapport, building that relationship where the folks that visit our city are not scared of the police.
As we're wrapping up, I have to ask you, what's next for the city of Doral? What's your vision? What do you want to see take place here?
Well, we're a growing city, so I want to do a multitude of things here. We're expanding our park system. We're growing our police department.
Best parks in Miami, by the way.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But with that brings a lot of visitors, right? So I want to continue growing our police department. I want to grow it well past 200 officers. I feel that that is something that's attainable, and we have the buy-in of our city manager and our elected officials, so we're on board with that. I want to make sure that our officers have the best resources and equipment as well in terms of salaries and benefits. They deserve every single penny, so I want to make sure that they're compensated accordingly. I want to make sure that our city continues to see a decline in crime. I want to build on the historic crime reduction that we've done, and I want to have a better trained workforce, a more educated workforce, and I want to continue building the brand of the city of Doral, and I'm happy to play a small role in that.
Last question. What do you want when it's all said and done? 20 years from now, 30 years from now, what do you want Edwin's legacy to be?
All about impact for me, to be honest with you. At this stage in the game, it's how many folks I can impact to be better human beings, to be better police officers. That's my legacy, and for my kids and my family to look at me and go, hey, Dad was a pretty cool dude. He worked hard, and he worked hard to provide us a better living, and now we're gonna outdo him. I want my kids to do better than I did.
Love that, man. Thanks so much for your time.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I can breathe now. That was good. That's probably one of my favorites.